The Language of Utopia. My name is Nadia Naeem, and I will be discussing an overview of utopia and some of the meanings and ideas behind it. A utopia is often defined as a place that is imaginary and idealistic, a society that does not exist because it is impossible. This ambiguity allows for a vast variety of interpretations. Sir Thomas More's book, Utopia, is what first introduced the meaning and ideals of the term utopia. It focuses around Raphael Haifeld telling more about his travels and the island of Utopia. However, it is noted that More in the book does not possess all the same views as Sir Thomas More himself. The island of Utopia is written as a superior form of any European society. In Utopia, there are communal properties, greater productivity, no class struggles, no poverty, little crime, religious tolerance, and little inclination to war. Sir Thomas More was born in 1478 in London. In 1521 he was knighted and helped King Henry VIII write the Defense of the Seven Sacraments and was made Speaker of the House of Commons. With this new freedom to speak, he attacked King Henry VIII for wanting a divorce that would let him marry another woman so he could have the son he always wanted. However, More was accused of treason and beheaded. He was declared a saint much later. The world More lived in could be described as the beginnings of capitalism, the drastic shift from country to town, and the harsh economic competitiveness. It could be argued that Karl Marx wanted to create his own utopia. He noticed that enormous growth in the production of wealth would increase the worst kind of poverty. In his Communist Manifesto, he said utopians attack every principle of existing society and has the most valuable materials, the working class. He stated that communism is not an ideal that exists pre-made in someone's imagination. Rather, it exists within the present as its potential. It would remove the power of money in politics, which would remove class struggle and allow global cooperation. The Communist Manifesto is made up of 4 parts, detailing a history of class struggle, a juxtaposition of the conditions and development of various classes of society, a hypothesis of the next inevitable steps in the historical process, and finally ending in the rise of the working class. Karl Marx was born in 1818 in Germany. In his youth, he went into journalism and over time was the editor for several liberal newspapers, but were often forced to close because of government pressure. As he studied political economics, he was exiled from several European countries, causing him to move often. Marx's work was often published long after they were written. He became a very active member of the Communist League and was commissioned with Friedrich Engels to write a succinct declaration of the League's position, the Communist Manifesto. He was a revolutionist contributing to the liberation of the working class, or as he called them, the proletariats. Today's culture has a strong tendency to be defined by so-called high culture, allowing elitism to continue. Could a utopia be created that would not alienate anyone? Everyone appears to have their own ideals for a utopia. Would that make everyone utopian? But dreamers are not utopians, only dreamers. A utopian is someone who adopts the mode of thinking in which dreams, hopes, and intuition play a larger role in their vision of the future, rather than their analysis of the present. The degree of importance given to wishes and hopes for constructing the ideal and relative importance of a person's ideals based on their thoughts and actions can determine if they are utopian. As time moves on, there will be more radical changes in society brought on by dreams and new inventions to create a better tomorrow. But one has to ask, could one of these new utopias actually be a salvation for the world and everyone in it?